install a catch can, baby. For real, this might actually be one of the coolest catch can kits I've seen for the 335i, which is why I decided to go with this one. This is the Turner catch can full kit from ECS. See, we got some ECS parts here as well. First of all, let's start off with the main component, the catch can. Take a look at this thing. Very nice, simple design, nothing too crazy. And we got a little nipple up top. You might be wondering what that is. You know, that's just some engineering genius. The guys over at BMW, they don't even know what this is. Don't let them see this, they'll get confused. That right there is a dipstick. That's a design worth paying a couple extra bucks for right there. You don't gotta go to take this whole thing apart. I'm pretty sure that could have just been heard from about a mile away. You no longer have to take this apart just to see how much oil's in there, which is a nice feature. And this goes even further. There's actually a hole on the bottom, which comes out with an Allen key, and some extra stuff that this catch can comes with. I'm gonna show you in a second. Traditional cheaper catch cans for the 335i, you're gonna get these two hoses, catch can. That's it. There's more to this kit, so let's see what else it comes with. We have catch can mounts, so we don't have to zip tie it. We have a hose. For what? You know what this hose does? You put one of these fittings and place that Allen key. Now you have a catch can drain, so you don't have to unscrew your catch can and take your engine bay apart every single time you need to drain it. Also got the AN fittings for the catch can. And that's it. That's all you need. It's worth it to spend a couple extra bucks to have a nice feature like this. And this included, as well as like the dipstick. Like, this is insane. You could run a Coke can or you could run this. I guess the Coke can would be cool too. Now really quick before we install this, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to ECS for helping hook up this catch can kit for me. The links to this part will be down in the description. I'll have both the driver side and passenger side catch can kit linked down there for you. Because if you didn't know, you can get the catch can to mount up right over back behind the air filter there, or you can get the passenger side. Goes right here behind the coolant overflow. I'm gonna show you how fast I can take my cowl apart. Ready, set, hang on, go. What's wrong with this one? That wasn't very good. Definitely some room for improvement, but we're now ready. Holy fuck, that's hot. I didn't think about the fact that I just drove this car for the last hour and everything is extremely hot. In the meantime, I just disconnected this diverter valve. You just twist and pull up, and I also loosen the intakes. Some stuff's gone down. Ended up putting the intakes back on. Put them on as far as I could in both directions. Then I messed around with the brackets just a little bit to see what's gonna work out best for my situation, and ends up that this flat one is the best. Kind of just going off this hole, this plastic piece that's already here. I don't know what's supposed to bolt there. Nothing's there for me, so just gonna use that. Then you see down below we actually have a good amount of room to add that drain line and then run that down to the oil drain bolt. Do note that your brackets might not be the same as mine if you got the full kit that I linked below, because I accidentally had the universal kit sent to me as well. If you don't have a 335i, you can't get this kit for pretty much whatever car you want, and then get these hoses separately specifically for your car. But yeah, if you get the actual 335i kit that I linked below, it's gonna have a specific bracket that connects down to this bolt. We'll get this thing out of here so we can get it set up. Pretty tight fit. I guess we'll start off with these AN fittings. Gasket's already on them. Pretty nice. Big boy wrench. Scratched the material already. Leave it up to me. Gotta be a little more careful on this one. I don't think we have to go too crazy. One more each for old time's sake. Yeah, that's pretty good, never mind. There's gotta be a secret to this. I reckon that's good. There's the catch can fully put together. Now we can actually start to work on the PCV system itself. This specifically this hose right here. We're about to take that off. Hope I got that on video. If I didn't, for everyone who's gonna struggle, start by taking the top one off, slip it over, like slip your pick under and slip it up, and then pull back on it a little bit if you can. Leave the pick in there, take a second pick, the same thing, do the side, get the side over a little bit, pull on it a little bit, go to the bottom, same thing, then the side. So you wanna go top, side, bottom, side. At least that's how I got it to work, like first try on that far back one, and then repeated the same method here. Now we actually need to get these connectors off of this because we're going to reuse them on the new hose, and then it'll clip back up to the intake over there, and then the PCV system on top of the valve cover. This part and this part are going to come off. Just got to heat it up a little bit, pull it apart. Oh yeah, that smells ripe. More heat. This is why you subscribe to my channel, because everyone else makes it look easy and I show you the truth. Now that's really not good. We're gonna have to bust out the pliers. Let's get this other side first. Let's prove we can do something right. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Could be a horrible idea, could work well. Find out. It's not going in my favor because it's not cracking where I need it to, so I'm just gonna have to go back to the lighter and plier method. There we go, brother. The trick was just to mangle it a little more first, cutting out that little section on the other one as well as this one seemed to break enough of the tension to make pulling it apart easier. So if you're having trouble with it, cut this thing apart. Who fucking cares? All right, now put the fittings on. Straight hose gets the angled one. Curled hose gets the straight one. Why must it start to rain? Good to get it there, not good to get it straight. Hopefully it stops raining soon. Or just get worse. Put this first guy on. Solid. Let's do the second one. Getting fucking soft. I'm wiping this down for sure. I spent way too much time detailing the engine bay. In case you haven't noticed from the last video, let's get back to what the actual task is here. This tube, I think we're just gonna drop it all the way down to that opening, get under the car later. And this, I still haven't really figured this out. It's gonna have to go here in some way before we actually leave this in there. Gotta connect it to the catch can and then put the clamp on it. Then once we get under the car, we're gonna have to cut it to install the drain valve. We'll have to put these two clamps on that. We gotta put these two clamps on the catch can once it's actually on. And then I just have this one bolt that's gonna hold it, I guess. So before I cut anything, I should probably actually put the catch can on. That's going nowhere. That's actually pretty good. Now I guess while I'm putting this nut in, Might as well let you know that this catch can does come in 3 different sizes. This is the 8-ounce version. I don't believe I said that yet. You can also get a 6-ounce, a little smaller, a little easier to fit in the engine bay. And there's also 10-ounce. Probably barely ever have to drain that thing if you do your maintenance right. Just a little bit of pressure on it from this intake, but really not a big deal. However, I have to take it back off anyways because I have to figure out which side is the feed and which side is the return. Let's double check here. The instructions that I see are with the passenger side relocation hoses, but it actually looked like you can do the passenger side with the driver side hoses too. You just put the curved one on the other side and then put the straight one on the other side. Just put them opposite and get over here just as easily. So feed is red is the valve cover, blue is the return that goes to the intakes. Feed is the honeycomb side, return is the clear side. Maybe we don't have to take it off. Feed is on the right. This one, return is this one. Just get them put in the right spot so I know. Please be long enough still. Imagine. Not the cleanest cuts in the world, but they work. Let's double check this. Feed is what I need. Someone just did a Bernie McFlyer. Dude, who's eating tires? Holy grease ball. Solid as it needs to be. Oh, money, space. This actually works really good right here. Let's tighten this up there. All feels good. Guess we'll finally reinstall this intake. Almost forgot to tighten the diverter valve. That would have been tragic. Topside mission is complete and put together. Looks pretty sleek right there. Actually blends in. You don't even really notice it too much from far away. And we still have full access to our dipper. Lastly, we got to get this thing up in the air and get the drain tube finished up, and we're probably going to do an oil change while we're under there too. I'm not going to do the oil change tonight because this is taking forever, but rerouted this. It used to go down that way inside of the charge pipe. Now it's going down on the outside. Hopefully you can see there's a little hole it goes through in the fender. There's like a brake line or something that goes through there. Originally coming down the other side, it was interfering with the steering shaft and the axle right there, so I don't want to have any issues with that, so decided to change it to this side. But I don't think this is interfering with anything that moves over here, and we're going to zip tie it up to the frame over there and maybe a couple other spots to keep it away from that axle there, but I think overall it should be pretty good. And then I'll cut and put my little faucet end on it. It's too dark to really record, so I'll probably just show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So you may be able to kind of see, zip tied up right there, clamp on, running all the way up. Does not look to be interfering with anything important. It's open. That's closed. So that is the final product underneath. Got our valve there, turned off, and then the hose pointed up just for extra precaution. I'm beat. I'm getting out of here, y'all. I'm done.
Feeling like I ain't a boss, feeling like I ain't a baller. I can't complain. Shawty, she been in a lot. Shawty, she lost in the sauce. She on a plane. I just get brain and get guap. This life is insane. This life is a dream and I like. This shit I like it a lot. I see through the pain. This life is a dream and I like. This shit I like.